1922. British sappers were trained to defuse mines blindly so they could work in the dark in 1943. 21. Women protest against the forced wearing of hijab after the revolution in Iran in 1979. 20. Traffic jam in Berlin as East Germans move into West Berlin after the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. 19. Adolf Hitler meets the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem Amin al-Husseini in Germany in 1941. Young woman falls unconscious from the heat in front of Princess Elizabeth inspecting a guard of honor in the Women's Royal Army Corps in Shrewsbury in England on July 6, 1949. 17. Dinner at Windows on the World in the World Trade Center, Tower 1, in New York in 1993. 16. A man at Heemskerk Beach is fined for not wearing decent clothes in Netherlands in 1931. 15. Chinese suicide bomber putting on an explosive vest made out of hand grenades to use in an attack on Japanese tanks at the Battle of Taruzuang in 1938. 14. Stockholm, the day after Sweden changed driving from the left-hand side of the road to the right on September 3, 1967. 13. First African-American astronaut Robert Lawrence on June 30, 1967. Unfortunately, he died in an airplane crash on December 8, 1967 and didn't have a chance to go into space. 12. An American soldier and his best friend, baby kangaroo in Australia in 1942. 11. Portable radio in a straw hat, made by an American inventor in 1931. 10. Felix Wirrell, a man with incredibly stretchy skin, early 1900s. 9. Dogs pulling sleds during first Australasian Antarctic expedition, in between 1911 and 1914. 8. John Jacob Astor for his 19-year-old wife Madeline and dog Kitty headed for the Titanic in 1912. He and Kitty did not survive. Madeline survived and later gave birth to their son John Jacob Astor. 7. A child receiving sun therapy in 1928. 6. Opening of the Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, on May 27, 1937. 5. A child gives another child a flower shortly after they arrive at Auschwitz, in May 1944. Everyone in the photo was dead within hours. 4. Ali and Stallone pretending to fight at the Oscars, in 1976. 3. 5-year-old girl, after working all day, was tired and refused to be photographed. Her mother said, "Oh, she's just being ugly, and picking shrimp is very hard on the fingers." Mississippi, in 1911. 2. Line to the first McDonald's in Moscow, on January 31, 1990. 1. Duke Inamoku, the man who popularized surfing around the world, Hawaii, in 1920.